The critics really didn't want people to go out there and watch Super Mario Brothers. They tried to tell you, you know what, it's not worth investing your time or money in. You don't need to go see it. Well, luckily, the audience disagreed. The fans went out and saw this movie in droves, supported this movie in droves, and they absolutely loved it because guess what? It's not a movie that's made for the critics. It's made for the fans. It's made for families. It's made for Nintendo fans. And everybody cannot get enough of this movie. Nearly $500 million already in just a week of release. Already the highest grossing movie of 2023. The biggest animated box office opening globally in history. And of course, it's already the biggest video game adaptation in history. Massive, massive numbers, and it just keeps going for Super Mario Brothers. It's gotten to the point now where even everyone in the mainstream media is being forced to admit the truth. That for the last several years, they made excuses for Disney. They tried to say it was a pandemic. They tried to say families just don't want to go out to the theaters. Those things were all complete and total lies, as we said here on this channel time and time again. But now you're even seeing not just articles in random websites, but also in the mainstream, like the New York fucking Times, that are calling out Disney for not being able to do what Universal has been able to do. The Super Mario Brothers movie's overwhelming success offers lessons to Hollywood. The Super Mario Brothers movie box office triumph is a reminder that studios have been ignoring and undervaluing family audiences for the last few years as they've chased streaming. And really, who is this all directed to? And they say Hollywood, lessons for Hollywood. It's lessons for Disney. That's what all of these articles are actually directed to. Even if they don't name them, that's who they're talking about, because for a long time, the king of animation was Disney. That was the king of family-friendly animated movies. But something has changed, and that's Disney. Disney's changed. They're the ones who no longer want to provide entertainment for everyone. They're the ones who are constantly trying to push woke propaganda into their kids' movies. They've admitted it. They had leaked Zoom calls where they talked about it. You've seen it right on paper. They've told you that's what they want to do. And families are tired of that. Families are no longer willing to just, hey, I guess we'll just go see a Disney movie, because they know that's what might be at the heart of it. In some places, we're actually calling this out last year. This is an article from December of 2022. We talked about this when it came out. How Disney Animation lost the box office crown to Universal 3 straight years with no turnaround in sight. Well, here we are. And there is no turnaround for Disney while Universal continues to dominate. Universal continues to crush Disney in animation with huge $377 million Super Mario Bros. Movie opening. Obviously, that was a few days ago. It's now sitting there nearly $500 million worldwide. We'll cross that tomorrow. Universal's Illumination unit continues a steady stream of hits while streaming distracted Disney and Pixar have lost traction. And like I said, even in this pretty tame New York Times article, box office analysts were more cautious. This is talking about in the lead up to Super Mario. As the dominant provider of family entertainment, Walt Disney Studios needs to deliver a theatrical animated hit before a true recovery can be declared, said David Gross, a film consultant. The last 5 animated movies that Disney have released in theaters have been ticket-selling disappointments. Those include Strange World, Lightyear, Encanto, Raya the Last Dragon, and Ron's Gone Wrong in 2021, a pandemic-affected year. Still, some question marks hang out around family movies, Mr. Gross said in an email. Disney has 2 animated movies coming up, Elemental and Wish, a musical about a young girl and a star that falls from the sky, is due in November. But here's the thing. If those flop, what are you going to say then? When those continue to flop and Universal's family movies continue to do extremely, incredibly, phenomenally well, what are you going to say then? Because the truth is, it's not about families don't want to go. We know that now. We've known that with Minions Rise of Gru. We've known that with Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. And it's proven with Mario, with the Super Mario Brothers movie. It's not that families are staying at home. They're going there when there's something to watch. And right now, Disney is being completely destroyed at their own game. They are the ones that were the kings of this. They are the ones that let their crown slide off their head. Universal picked it up and ran with it. And they're not going away anytime soon because they are focused on family-friendly quality entertainment. Whereas Disney is focused on everything other than entertaining people. They're focused on the sexuality and the gender and the color of the people that are writing, or the animators, or the people doing the VFX or whatever. That's what they're worried about. Universal is worried about providing families something to actually entertain them. That is why they're winning. And that is why Super Mario Brothers is absolutely crushing it at the box office. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.